Hi everyone, this is Maria and welcome back to my channel. This is the Crazy Cleaning Lady. Hope you stick around and watch everything that I cleaned today. I've been trying to clean this forever, but time has just gotten away from me. It's actually been probably over a year ago since I've cleaned up there, but it really needed it. It was so bad. It was very dirty up there. I figured it's time to do this. The problem is that I have had so many plants, and I have over this past year I've taken some down, but these guys that I have left, I was trying to let them die just so I won't have to get up there and water them every time. But you know what? After 3 weeks of just watching them, I couldn't handle it. I could not let them die. Couldn't do it. I had to get up there and water them. And now I'm taking them down so I can clean them up and make them pretty again. I feel so bad. I couldn't do it. I cannot. And the more I think about it, it's like, how awful of me. But anyway, I hope you stick around to watch how I clean everything and how dirty it was. I had a really good time. It just made me feel so good to get all this cleaned up. I somehow convinced my husband to help me so I wouldn't have to be climbing up and down. It gets tiring. And he said he would help me as long as he would not be in the camera. Anyway, this is, look at how old that newspaper is. And it was also really dirty. So you can tell how long it's been. Wow, really dirty. Look at that, look at that. I could have gotten the vacuum up here and vacuumed it up before, but it doesn't matter how light they are, they're still really heavy. Plus you take the hose and then you try and pull the hose and the vacuum doesn't stay still. So you gotta be holding the vacuum and then holding the hose and maneuvering the hose. It's just too hard. So yep, I did what I could. Look at this newspaper, jeez. I'm taking the old leaves off my plants to make them pretty again. I hope you keep an eye on them. Oh my gosh, check this out. This was so dirty. And what I used to clean, I figured out the best stuff to clean is that awesome I use it on almost everything. It helps a lot with the grease. It's just, you can see, yeah, and so I don't have to rinse my towels so much. I just use the paper towel to pick up all the dirt, and then I'll just clean it up with a clean towel. Look at how bad. Oh my gosh, look at how dirty. And then since it's my own house, my own dirt, my own germs, I don't wear gloves. as you can see, I didn't put any newspaper up there or foil paper. I was just in a rush. It was just taking too long, so I didn't put anything on there. But that's okay. Pretty soon I'll do that. That way it's not so hard to clean the next time. Or not hard, but time consuming. That way it won't take me so long. It'll be lots easier. So here we are. This is the next day. I had to keep going this morning, and by this time I had all these dishes accumulated. Yeah, I had to divide my video into two parts because last night I got done really late, and this morning I finished it. But here we are. I hope you all like my content. This is the only way that I like to clean. I just have a hard time just cleaning normally. I really like to get down to the bottom with a toothbrush, so that's why it takes me so long. But for those of you that are new, this is only my third video. I'm getting the hang of it. I will have more videos coming up, and I hope you like them, and I hope you stick around and subscribe. Let me know if you like them. Just give me a thumbs up or whatever. Thank you. This is my cutting board. It was a little stained from cutting up tomato and strawberries. So what I did, I put a napkin over it, poured a little bit of bleach and spread it out. And then I let it sit there for a while. Supposedly it's supposed to work, but this time it didn't. Some other times it has worked for me. But I ended up putting the cutting board outside. I washed it and rinsed it and noticed it wasn't clean enough, so I put it outside, and the sun actually bleached it. I got it back and it was all white. It looked really nice. I was satisfied then. I don't know about you guys, but I went and I ordered the steamer that some of the ladies use on other cleaning videos. It did not work that well. It worked because it blew out the water, and then the crumbs that were loose, they came out. But you know, like it flushed them out. But the stuff that's really, I do a lot of frying. You know, I use the frying pan a lot, so then the grease goes all over, and if I don't get it cleaned right away, it burns and then it sticks. Well, I thought the steamer would work. I figured it would soften the grease, and then I would be able to scrub it off with with my old sponge. Nope, it did not work. So I am going to have to. Oh, and then I tried scrubbing it with what was it? It's sort of like Ajax. Uh, yeah, something like that. And they didn't come out either. That stuff didn't come out. So I'm just gonna spray it. See, there it is, the barkeeper's friend. I started scrubbing with that. It didn't work, but it did work on my other parts to the stove. As you can see, they came out really nice. Not perfect the way I would have liked, but that works pretty good. Just takes a lot of elbow grease and it works. I liked it for that. I'm gonna keep using it. Maybe the more I clean those, eventually they will be perfectly clean. Like my pots and I like my plants, so I'm not getting rid of them. But once they grow roots, I'll replant them in there, and it'll make my plant a lot more pretty. I know they're kind of sad looking because there's not that much in there, but I really do not want to throw them away because I've had them for years and years. Probably about more than 20 years I've had them. So I'm not about to get rid of them right now. I have repotted them so many times and they get sad for a little bit, but eventually they come back. So if you have any of these plants, don't throw them away. Just repot them and take care of them and they'll come back. You'll see. Wow, I guess I deleted the part where I cleaned up there. I guess that's okay. It helped to make this video shorter, but I did get everything cleaned up there. It was worse than the other side just because this is right on top of the stove, and it gets well, everything was way linty. So I got everything cleaned up there and put everything back. I'm putting that stuff inside that bowl just because it smells good. I don't know the name of that stuff. Those plants, I got them at Hobby Lobby. They smell really good. I love that smell, so I used them all over my house. You probably noticed them on the other side. And I put foil paper, covered everything with foil paper, put a few things back. I didn't put everything back because I don't want to have so much stuff up there anymore, because the more stuff is up there, the more it gets dirty and has to be cleaned. And I went and got a vase from my vase collection, and I used it for those plants that I cut off, those vines I cut off the plant. I used it and I put them in water and they came out really nice. am finished, finally done. It's already late outside. As you can see, I had to turn my lights on. I had a lot of fun getting all this done. It did take me like 5 hours, but I got it done and I'm super happy. It just makes me feel good about my house. It makes me feel like my whole house is clean, even though it isn't. I do love to clean. I enjoy cleaning. I'm not saying my house is clean, but I do love to clean when it's dirty. So I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you will subscribe to my channel, Crazy Cleaning Lady. And then you might want to share the video and give it a thumbs up. It will really help me. Thank you so much. One more thing I want to let you know, on TikTok and Instagram, I have a lot of crazy clips, a lot of crazy mini videos, I call them. So go out there and check them out.